Good morning, Nigeria. Welcome to Social Media Trends on the Weekend Show. My name is PETERS. Glad to be back, bringing you some of the trendiest topics that trended in the social media space. Now, Nigeria's former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, wrote another open letter to President Buhari. Now, in the letter focuses on the Boko Haram insurgents, herders farmers clash, and the need for action to be taken, stating that Nigeria is reaching a tipping point. Let's look at some of the reactions that trailed this open letter. Now, of course, at Sahara Reporters tweeted, Obasanjo's latest open letter to @M Buhari, you have mismanaged our diversity. Nigeria dangerously reaching tipping point. Now, he also continues, no longer be ignored, treated with nonchalance, swept under the carpet, or treated with cuddling gloves. At Hfactor, as Obasanjo has said, the biggest problem of the Buhari government is management of diversity. In running a multi-religious, multi-ethnic nation like Nigeria, a leader needs to be seen to be above primordial sentiments in speech and actions. We hope this situation improves. At Ihe69, as soon as PMB told Nigerians that he will recover $16 billion from Obasanjo Fulanization and Islamization conspiracy theories surfaced. Now, if goat commits suicide in Southwest, it's Fulani headsmen, even when investigations haven't been carried out. I don't know if there is. At Ogbeni Dipo also tweeting, in the last 24 hours, Tinubu and Obasanjo have agreed on one thing. Illiteracy, poverty, and unemployment leads to crime and criminality. At Sidak 06 also responding, Obasanjo's letter is more of politics than statesmanship. If he truly loves Nigeria, he can book an appointment with the president and present his concerns in a one-on-one meeting, or he can present his concerns in one of the Council of State meetings. Moving on, at official Oye_Ola also tweeted, now beyond our hypocritical politics in this country, Olusegun Obasanjo made some germane points in his open letter about the argument, but the argument you'd be reading or hearing is Obasanjo is not worthy of writing a letter. Can we for once discuss the content and not the content writer? Now, of course, while this was going on, a video surfaced online showing the former president issuing a shoot-on-sight order for OPC members. Now, this happened a while back, and some people are now calling for President Buhari to do the same thing. Let's take a look at that video.
According to the instruction they have been given, that any criminal should be shot at sight. But now they have even got additional instruction. Anybody who calls himself OPC should be arrested, or if he doesn't give himself to arrest, he should be shot at sight. We cannot allow this country to be taken over by hoodlums and criminals.
No doubt, Nigerians know how to dig up, like you'll be wondering, and they just know how to bring out these facts. Moving on. Now, of course, a lot of us were excited. I was very excited. I remember, bringing it to the show, talking about the Super Eagles winning the AFCON, championship. But guess what? We didn't win. A lot of Nigerians were sad on Sunday night when we lost 2-1 to Algeria. Well, Nigerians are still showing their support for the Super Eagles, especially, with the fact that they came back home with the bronze medal. Let's look at some of the congratulatory messages that, trailed the Super Eagles. Just the support for our very own Super Eagles. At Sports Girl Naija, dear Super Eagles, you guys have done well. There were some errors, but you put up the fight. Thank you, Genot Roar and coaching crew NFF, Starboy Igalo, Nwaziem, Etebo, Oga Musa, Chukwueze, Collins, and the best four, Wilfred Ndidi. Thank you all. Let's keep this team. At Sheo Sani, congratulations to the Super Eagles. Statue of heroes are always in bronze. Now referring to their medal, of course. At CFC Mode _, all jokes aside, big ups to the Super Eagles. They made me have hope as the competition went on. Many talents in this team. With time, we'll be back proud. At Obi Ogomo, dear Super Eagles, thank you for keeping us happy for the past 3 weeks. You tried this year, but we expect more from you in the future. From concerned Nigerians. And the King of Bronze, hashtag Nigeria have won. Okay, this is coming from Oluwashino. Nigeria have won the third playoff 7 times at the AFCON tournament. The Super Eagles never lost the third PPO. Now, of course, he goes down to list the years 1976, 1978, 1992, 2002, 2004, 2006, 2010, and now, of course, 2019. We've always been coming back home with the bronze medal. Now, of course, while these celebrations were going on, there was a shocking news that hit us, and that is the retirement of the Super Eagles captain, John Mikel Obi. This came as a surprise to everyone. Now, he, took to his Instagram page, and here's what he wrote. Egypt is a country where I've started and have finished my national career. In 2006, I played in the official championship for my country. 2019 African Cup of Nations marks my last championship for national team with Super Eagles. Now, of course, this sent a lot of people, a lot of fans were reacting to this, and some people were saying, time's up. It was only proper and normal that he left considering his age. Let's look at some of the reactions that followed this news. On Twitter, we have SSE_NGA. John Obi Mikel is the only Nigerian player to have scored at the Under-17 World Cup, Under-20 World Cup, Olympics, AFCON, Confederations Cup, forever in our hearts. Of course, give him his dues. He has paid his dues, right? So he deserves all of this. At Onazi Ogenyi, legend, thanks for inspiring so many of us back in Jos. We will always remember you in and outside football. And Daddy Sam 3, congrats, Mikel, you have done us proud. And we share your sentiment. Have a wonderful international career ahead and always remember home. Well, Mikel is not the only one who has retired from the national team. Also, striker John Igalo, who, by the way, won the Golden Boot in the just concluded AFCON tournament, has also retired from national football. Now, Igalo wrote on his Instagram page, "This is one of the most difficult career decisions I have had to take. It's been an amazing 5-year journey, but after due consultation and extensive discussion with my family, I have decided it's time for me to retire from the national team." Now, of course, he also goes on to cite that he has received several death threats and his family too has been put in constant pain and torture from people in social media. So I guess it's only fair that, he had to take the decision best for his family. But I just want to say thank you to John Mikel Obi and Igalo for all that they've done for the national team here on the Weekend Show. We applaud you. And of course, in 2021, I have a strong feeling we're going to bring back the cup. All right, moving on. I don't know how many of you have heard about the Hfactor challenge. Now, Trust Files the bad guy to be the one to do something like this. So he took to his Instagram page, and here's what he wrote. Can her hair earn her an A? Say this 5 times really quickly and see how Yoruba you are. Now, I thought I was going to try this challenge, but maybe after now I'm going to try my own. But we definitely got some of our favorites, and we did a compilation. So let's look at some of your favorite stars. Try this absurd challenge. Take a look.
Can her hair and her and hey? Can her hair and her? Wow. Can her hair and yeah. Can her hair and her and hey? Woo. Jesus. Can her hair and her and a? No, that's too slow. Can her hair and her and hey? Good. Can her hair and her and a? Can her hair and her and a? Can her hair?
There's system to it. If you don't know the system, you don't know it. Can her hair and her a? Hey? Can her hair and Can I and I hey and hey can I yo can I and I him
Can I hear and hey? Can I hear and hey?
Can I hear hen han he? 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 Fast, I got it.
Can ha he hena han he? Can ha he hena han he? Can ha he hena na he?
Okay, I mean, I think I just have to try because I've been practicing, so I really hope it works. Can her hair and her an A? 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 Can her hair and her what? An A? Okay, I think I tried. I've been practicing, so yeah. I mean, I can't come on television and just, we don't fall hands here on the weekend show, okay? Moving on, so I'm sure a lot of you have heard or have started streaming the Gift album. Now, you know that it's no longer news that Beyonce stars in the live-action make of The Lion King. She plays the role Nala. She lends her voice, rather. And she decided to, you know, do something spectacular. She decided to go an extra mile. She's dropped an album that she produced. The album is titled The Gift, and she calls it her gift to, her love letter to Africa. Let's look at the track list for the album. We see a lot of African stars, you know, featured on this album. We have the likes of, if we can move to the next slide, please. We have the likes of Wizkid. We have the likes of Wizkid, Tiwa Savage, Shatta Wale, and a host of many others just doing Mr. Easy, just taking Afrobeats to the next level. Well, she had an interview, you know, just doing the movie promotion, and she said, you know, why she decided to do this album. Let's take a look at that interview gotten from the show.
From Africa, and not just, you know, use some of the sounds and did my interpretation of it. I wanted it to be authentic to what is beautiful about the music in Africa.
It's Beyonce's much anticipated album.
A lot of the drums, the chants, all of these incredible new sounds mixed with.
All right now, so of course the music, the album is already out and a lot of people are already reacting to it. Now let's look at some of those reactions. Here's what Don Jazzy had to say. Good morning, The Gift by Beyonce and our beloved ambassadors has dropped. Please go and support. The world will be watching to see how well our Afrobeat does. Thanks. Tiwa Savage, who is also featured in the album, dedicated to all African men and men of African descent. Omo Ba Magbegbe, son of a king, don't ever forget who you are. I hope I got that right. You are the king to your kingdom. Love. Moving on, at Chuma Noli, the album is called The Gift and it's giving African music a lift as globally Afrobeat is causing a shift. Beyonce and Wizkid, no other mix gets me as this did. The track from Burna Boy is quality in every corner. Tiwa Savage took center stage. We have come of age. Hashtag The Gift album. And while, you know, a lot of people were celebrating this album, Kenyan singer, formerly signed to Chocolate City, Victoria Kimani, had something else to say. Now, she tweeted, as much as we celebrate with our fellow Africans, the obvious exclusion of Kenyans, East Africans, on this soundtrack is depressing. The movie was based on Kenya. I think, you know, she was just talking about East Africa, but trust Nigerians, they came for her. And, you know, a lot of people were saying while she was doing the F challenge, while she was busy doing the F challenge, Tiwa Savage was in the studio recording for the album. But, you know, I think also she didn't listen to the Spirit song because I think that's like the most popular song right now, and it has the visuals are already out. Now, in the beginning of that song, Spirit, they were actually singing, you know, in the Kenyan language, and I guess she didn't notice that, but that's that. We're happy that our Nigerian stars are doing very well. Of course, my favorite song right now is Brown Skin Girl. Do you know what Beyonce said to me? She said, my skin looks like pearls. You people, my melanin is on another level. All right, now let's go to the video of the week. Let me tell you something. There's this saying, power pass power, right? So that's literally what this video is trying to show us. It's hilarious and it's deserving to be the video of the week. But before that, make sure you follow us on all our social media platforms showing right now on your TV screen to join the conversation. And if you missed this, of course, the video will be up on YouTube so you can go and watch all the segments that you've missed on the show so far. My name is Ina Peters. Thank you very much for watching Social Media Trends on The Weekend Show, and I'll be leaving you with the video of the week.
Let today be the first and convert my people.
Is that why you came into the house of God?
The house of God, my foot, you idiots! Be warned, because I will destroy you. Be warned. No. I want to go.
You can go.
The gate is locked.
How do you come?
I appeared.
Or you disappear now?